David's family can trace a specific ancestor back as far as the Chet HaEgel, the sin of the golden calf. Family lore has it that, aside from Shevet Levi, a single Blumenthal forebear was the only Jew who did not join in this idol worship. This act was not out of religious conviction, however. It seems that this person arrived too late to participate because his wife would not let him leave the tent until he had fed the kids and gotten them dressed. We are all familiar with the story in Parshas Shlach, in which Moshe sends 12 spies into the land of Canaan to surreptitiously observe the land and its inhabitants. A less familiar fact is that there evidently was a 13th Miragelet, or female spy, who was an ancestress of Jill. Rather than just observe the land and people of Canaan, she actually walked up to total Canaanite strangers and interrogated them until she had their life stories and all other pertinent information. David's family claims that they can definitively trace their family tree back to the principles in the Bar Kokhba revolt. When members of the victorious rebel army took various jobs in and around the Beis HaMikdash, David's ancestor chose the job of procuring the oil for the menorah, in what proved to be the first in a long and lucrative line of oil traders. The Leibowitzes can trace their family back to the dawn of the Common Era. Jill's ancestor and her spouse were, according to family lore, actually present at the Last Supper. Not chas v'shalom as participants, rather, they were in charge of the dinner journal. Rav David Kalman Blumenthal, David's great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, rabbi of the Rhineland in the late 19th century. At the height of the Musar, or ethical movement, he lost his rabbinic position for refusing to speak out against the Yetzer Hara, or evil inclination. Said he by way of explanation, "I don't know, I guess I've always been a Devils fan." In the 1930s, Jill's great-grandmother was married to this great rabbinic authority, Reb Leibel of Slonim. Reb Leibel was famous throughout Poland for answering any shaila, halachic question posed to him with the same answer, "I don't know, the Rebbitzin hasn't told me yet." Although he is much too modest to ever discuss it, David, aside from being an equestrian of note, is also a Talmudic scholar of some renown. As a matter of fact, he recently published a 5-volume set of Sefarim dealing with a husband's relationship with his wife.